thought you were recording.
No. Is it turning on? What am I doing?
Oh, look, yours has a picture on the front.
Yeah, you can watch yourself. So you can selfie yourself.
What happens if we...
They're kissing. That's inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Get a room, GoPros. Lamps it.
And we'll just video it. I don't care. You can time lapse it. There's a time lapse setting, but video will get me more data because this thing extends if you wanted to. It's got feetsies, so like you could set it on there or something. So this young lady is interested in a Mack truck. That dog on the front. Not that one necessarily,
Yeah.
but if you have any.
Boy, they're hard to find.
Are they?
A guy came in just the other day, not too many days ago, and he wanted a dog off the Mack, and I gave him the last one. I never charged nothing for him. I just give them to people. Because at one time I had a lot of them, but it's getting so now, everybody wants it. They want a gold dog.
Oh.
They don't, the silver one, I don't have too many calls for that. There's something special about a gold Mack dog. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
There is. I've got books up there at the house on Macks. Every month I get a book. All kinds of antique trucks, all kinds of stuff. And I've got old A-model Mack.
There's something like
You
that too.
here. Trucks sitting out there the other place.
He's gonna know what we're talking about. I'm not very motor
she's
smart.
interested.
You just have to point to me and tell me what to do.
I don't got one.
Well, we're gonna need you to break these motor mounts free, so we don't have to use this torch.
Let's take this pump off. She's some 3/4 here. Looks like it's just 2 3/4. And we can lay the pump to the side.
I wouldn't believe. Oh, it's spinning on the backside. Okay. Now, if you can, we'll switch. Put your ratcheting end on there. Other way. Oh yeah, you got it. And you can flick it back. Now go ahead. Lost the grip. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Looks like you got a whole crew there.
Yeah.
Day labor. Pick this up behind the load.
This is
That's way good.
a good trade for good food and hospitality.
You want something back there? Is it?
No, I'm just, yeah.
We'll make it rear heavy if you. And I've discovered this just in the last couple months doing Micah's truck. That with the clutch on them, they're
Do you want the
Heavy and
full length of this chain?
no, just like Chris is describing there, and then we'll hitch another chain to it.
You want me to double this chain over at all?
Or just let it lay just let it lay. It was just the length of chain I had in the truck.
I guess is this gonna be strong enough? Should I double it
Yes,
up?
it'll be strong. This motor weighs about 600 pounds.
Why'd you give me that?
I didn't.
Oh, I just had it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure wiper.
I should have worn more deodorant.
You stink.
See if you can find a pipe
A pipe?
that's thin enough and long enough to get on this
you using over there?
I got your long-handled shaft.
How that?
This too? Will this fit?
That ought to work.
That'll do, Peg.
It won't fit, huh?
Do you have
No,
a
it will. I just
9/16 open end box end
I just switched, so I switched back.
like this? 9/16.
You want to try one that's like 8 feet long?
Hang on to this.
It'll fit. It's big enough. There you go.
It's either gonna work or it's gonna break.
Oh, God.
This is called power of physics. You don't care if I break your Taiwanese.
There it came.
Hey!
How quick was it?
Oh man, it's on there. Still.
Do you want this one now?
It's moving.
Gears keep sticking on this ratchet. Fighting the ratchet. There it goes. Path of least resistance.
So you got her off?
Let me save that while I still can. And then we get that. Nicely done.
The exhaust pipe's rusted off of it.
Good pipe find, sweetie.
Do you still need this?
Well, we're not gonna leave it behind if that's what we do.
That's not mine.
Oh.
Let me switch sides and see if you can get this other one out of here. Okay. It rusted off like that. That's good.
That one actually extracted.
I have all the
Didn't
bolts
just-
out of it.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, it's loose. It just pinned between the parts kind of.
Well, it's because it's got the exhaust pipe still.
All exhaust pipes still.
I doubt we're gonna get that.
As soon as you go to lift it out, it won't be a problem. It won't just lift right out. of your pipe.
I was thinking if I got it unbolted that this engine would just lift out of it.
Yeah.
We will need to get the starter off under there, but I'm using that wrench right there.
Oh, I see. That horn on the shop.
I don't even need both of them.
Actually, the Max got a horn on it too.
I guess we're
There's like
okay,
a hose,
but it,
there's
yeah.
a hose coming out of the hood that goes into that thing.
3/4 inch open box.
about one out.
It's right next to that reservoir, whatever. If you can see the reservoir, it's leaning against it.
Like
You want to pick that up?
Well, yeah. Why not?
Okay.
You got
we want something to rest
you got
on?
something we could put the bumper on and set it down again?
There's some wood blocks.
There's some blocks there. I can leave it underneath of it too. I mean,
Oh yeah. So I get the bolts out, and then we could
Right there.
set it down and pick the motor.
Do we need to clear this stuff out of the way?
And you can always set it on the road too.
Chris, why don't you just drag one of those beams over here?
Yeah. I bet that weighs like 700 pounds.
Alright, we're gonna help. The chain, oh, that was there.
Not gonna roll back with it. Nope, I don't think so. It probably has to have wheels in order to roll, right? Hang on, baby. This is your safety, okay? It'll squish this and not your head.
might be a little easier to put it on the ground.
I'd imagine you've done this a few times.
Yeah.
Is there a 3/16 ratchet?
3/16. What do you think?
Socket, I mean, sorry. A ratchet with a 3/16 socket on it.
Well, 3/16 are really small. There you look.
That's what you had in your hand.
No.
9/16. Sorry, there's dirt on it. I wasn't even thinking. Thank you.
Okay, you're gonna have to go.
No, I can't get. Well, can you get on that bolt?
Yes, you can. Which way? You want me to tighten it, right?
Loosen.
You don't want it tighter?
Well, we'll be here all day if you take it tighter.
I got the whole week off. It's my
Yeah,
spring
he's
break.
on spring break. Rum Springer.
Oh wait, we are in the
This
Is it
ratchet.
going to bind your socket to do that?
Is there something on the back side of it?
No, no, it's just tapped into the bell housing.
The gears on this ratchet want to at times.
But the bolt's coming out against that
oh, yeah, that's possible.
filter housing.
Do you have a 9/16 box ratchet?
Yeah, there is one in there, but those gear ratchets, they take more clearance.
Okay, you got it. You got it.
this.
I'll keep it in my back pocket.
Now the toughest
That's exactly what
bolt is usually up in here.
transmission bolt.
What the heck is that hose about?
Got it. To the box.
We're using 3/8 drive.
Yes, is that right? Yeah. Well, he's got one made in America.
All right, now I need
Try that one.
Just
Stanley.
a long extension with a 9/16.
None of this Taiwanese stuff.
Well, hold up.
I might have broke
passed the first test.
When I bent it, I might have.
Oh, it's
that might have
it's
been
not
what did it
catching
in.
anymore, like the gear.
Well, it just if it has a weak tolerances in there and you get that much pressure on it, it'll just open it up a little more.
It's not a good last battle.
It could also just be have been used a lot. It could also just be the switch moves too easily to begin with. But a lot of that stuff is like pressed together. This pinch is
Oh, you do it? Do you want to say remember how to do the 1080-30?
that's alright. Oh, it's got a front facing thing too.
Yeah.
Hi.
Got keys in it?
Keep from binding, but maybe not. We don't have another one of these blocks to put under the other spring, do we?
There's some wood, but
I got some wood on it over here.
Here, how about this?
But if we put something under that spring and this spring, we could set it down again.
There's a couple heavier ones of those down about 50 feet.
I can get another rim.
Set it down on its
Only if it has
springs.
spinners.
Now we'll take these two motor mount bolts out. Then we'll unbolt this motor mount off the front of the engine. It's 4 bolts. And that will give us more clearance here to work the engine up and down.
Do you want me to let her down now?
Yep.
Chris, you're
Hopefully nothing with grass will catch on fire. Yeah, I like that.
We can stomp it out.
That's so cool. Woo! It's got a unique smell to it, for sure.
So that's he's burning oxygen. So the first stage is kind of dirty and lazy and settling. And then the second stage is white.
That's wild. Bravo.
We didn't
Good
even need
show.
the fire department.
Why this one's been so difficult?
This is the last one.
See if we can get it.
This one here, right?
It's most of the way out. Yeah, you said it, yeah.
Well, I just handed you. No, I got him right here. Can't get that on there? I would imagine it's getting difficult because the weight is starting now.
You got it? Well, I think that's the last bell.
You're making me look like a sissy. I'm over here finding 8-foot pipe.
I'm just trying to demonstrate how good this Taiwanese wreck
Come up through.
They have to get you right. No. No.
The guy that cut that plate was not in it.
So close. I'm trying to show with a hammer at that point, right?
Don't use hands. Got a flathead though?
What's that?
Flathead?
A flathead.
The giant one? This one?
This one's small. Because he's about to come this way to get this. Oh, walking through.
A little throw up on you.
Ugh.
Taking the water pump off?
Yes, to get one of the front engine mount bolts, you have to take the water pump. I forgot to come out. Yes, sir.
You want to take it out from the back?
Either way,
For the whole, doesn't matter. You don't
whichever one you can get to come loose.
Need, that's stainless. It'll It's fun.
Good.
Like your
Kind of a
dad.
Bohemian way.
Now, do you want the big screwdriver to pry with?
Here, hit that one. I'll finish this.
Hey Joey, is Safa Tickers open yet?
Not that I know of.
What's Safa Tickers?
It's a little ice cream shop down there.
I see some
Ah,
people standing on the side of the road getting ice cream when we came up through.
Is it better
I
than
don't
the
know what
farmer's
place it
market?
was, but
Well, if it was just down the road, before we turned into Blue Ribbon
it
Road,
would have been on the left-hand side.
that's Safa Tickers.
They're open then.
The
ooh, that looks like a nice shiny piece.
At the top, yeah.
The proprietor has
Still
some
hot down there.
elaborate
Yeah, I was
story
gonna- yeah, I
about
heard
what
something.
Safa Tickers mean.
Ooh, nice throw up.
You know what Safa Tickers is?
You keeping the No. water pump?
Huh?
Keeping that water pump?
No, I've got a better one.
Oh, don't say that. It's about his water pump. He's standing right there.
He can sell that water pump.
Well, good. I'll turn it over then so don't get no more water in it.
Keep taking stuff off of it, there ain't gonna be nothing but block on it.
Yeah. Well, these are heavy enough as just the block.
Yeah.
They, one man can't handle them. You gotta keep a skid steer there or something.
Keeping that? Throw it in the box, no?
Yeah, just to get it recycled somewhere.
That's not gonna fall and drop out of there, right?
I just saw something shift down.
Yeah, it might shift down a little bit. It isn't wrong. Anyway.
Okay.
Now I think we're in a position to hook up, lift the weight up, take the mount saddle off, and then see if we can't wiggle it free. I thought you said you'd never done any mechanic work. You seem to chime in with things that timely.
Yeah, I'm logical. I can see how things go together when we're doing them, but I've never
See,
done
this
it.
surprised me. Usually musicians
And what?
can't put the cap on their pen.
While you guys were at Home Depot, I tried my pen and I had to open the door.
You know me, I can't hang around someone like that for real. About the only time that ever lasted was just a girl.
Yeah. Well, I've got a theory about that. They're fun to date, but I would not marry a girl that I couldn't think the same way. That would just, it'd be an all the darn time. You know what to do with this one. You'll tie this one. That works for you. Go around that, go around
See that? You're not getting a bite on this one.
How about we do this?
Yeah, do the other way. So mine's against the side. Yeah, exactly. That's good.
No, don't do that. That'll be too much rear pull. Just go to your other time and give me as much slack down as you can so he can come forward this time to go over top of the back. Look at one. And as he lifts, he'll take the slack. He can go up to about 10 or 12 feet. Okay, Joey. Very good. Roll back a little.
Right?
Yeah. Well, he said lower a little and roll back a little.
Sure you got all your bolts out.
Now there's one more.
Does it seem like it's pretty tight there?
Yeah. 9/16.
It is, and I'll use that long extension, and I'll go in along the transmission on the right side. So I'm just trying to get the debris kicked out of there so the socket will go. You put your, okay, you can see my hand up there? All right, feed your ratchet in along the side of the transmission. And, all right, now elevate the rear. There, you're on it. You can bust it loose.
So when you drop something, you need.
Come on, Chris. You're on camera, man. Yeah, it's a tough place. Can we use the 1/2-inch ratchet with the adapter on it? That'll give you a longer handle. Chris will hand that in to you. You may need to take the that adapter off, or that extension off.
You got the socket holding it? You want me to take this long one off?
Leave the long one on here. The 3/8 long one on, but you'll need the adapter to go from 1/2 to 3/8.
Is that something I have to do?
Yeah, you did. It's all right.
But you may want to take the 1/2-inch extension off, or not. I mean, that length could be good for you.
It gives me a little bit more space
Sure.
to turn it.
Yeah, and you can tilt down about that much. Still stay on the socket here, but still stay on the bolt. There you go. The motor just moved.
Coming down.
Yeah. Front end is probably because it's looking up the back end.
Well, this is where we get into that situation. You really ought to support the transmission a little bit. Because the transmission will want to drop down until it until the motor mount's torque enough to hold it. Can you do anything with that?
Okay, put something there. When it comes down 4 more inches,
Do you need something bigger?
it's gotta be close to out.
I think so. Anyway, I don't think anything dramatic will happen because the input shaft is still fully engaged with the motor and the clutch, and it's all pressed up against the bell house.
Can you spin it with your hand?
Well, hang on. Pull your wrench off. Let me see if the bolt's out. You've got it all. Just take it away. I've got the bolt. Okay. Now, how much space do you need to?
There's that much space between the block of wood I put there and the transmission. Is that what you're asking?
Do you want to still scrounge around, find something bigger?
What do you think? Do you think just get it pulled apart, or because the transmission is going to want to drop like this over top of the bell housing mount. And it binds the input shaft. It's hard to pull apart.
Alright, well, let's get something else.
Need another block. I got a block over here.
You do?
Truck, yeah.
Alright, got some big blocks.
Let Chris get under there and you operate your forklift.
Okie dokie.
We're all get under there. We'll get under there.
You don't have a pair of cutters where you just got them starter wires on here.
Make it laying there on top of the motor.
It's braced. But it's braced by a log that is cylindrical and therefore has the potential to roll out.
Get caught. Just can't imagine.
Put the starter.
Let's
The
just,
other end
It'll
through.
come out if you remove it at the start.
yeah, let's unbolt it there and then it'll count. We don't have to do that now. We can get the motor.
Yep, the log already came out. Could get another square one and just
Oh, let's look around.
You want another
There's
block
another one back here on that
off the
truck.
back of that blue truck?
What motor is a 400 SC
supercharger.
on that brown truck behind us?
Is it 400 SC?
Uh,
Oh, it said what motor?
I don't think that's a motor. It's something else. I don't know what these guys wrote on there something.
And now I'm hitting the leaf spring, so.
Well, do we need to lower the engine or raise the engine or anything like that? It would be okay for there to be a little space under the transmission so it could drop a little bit.
And then you got it, and you got exactly what you want.
All right,
About
let's give it a
that
try.
much. Brace laterally.
Don't got a motor in there. I think it shouldn't be that tight.
Which one am I forgetting? I've got the top one. Then there's one to the left and one to the right, right on top. Then there's one a little further over. Again, right on top. Or that's the one that Chris just took out, and one on the other side. And then there's one down Below the
I can't even see.
Oh, here. Look, I don't know if this is it or not. Behind the flywheel here. There's two I got down here behind the flywheel. And then a third one on this side.
once
So
you get down that low, they should. There's one that comes in from the back into the starter and it's out. Then there's two that go through the starter flange into the flywheel and they're out.
Yeah.
Then there's two that go in behind the oil filter and they are out.
Maybe it is just that tight.
I think it's just stuck on the pins.
There are two. I
Stuck
used
on
the
that
pins.
shaft.
The pins are pretty rusted.
Might have.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get a bar in here and pry apart a little bit. And then as we jiggle, here, bring it in here. You can see what we're doing. See this crack developing there? Alright, put a little bit of, figure out how to get a little pry on that. And when I jiggle on it, yeah,
You
you know,
want this longer pole?
try turning your wrench around.
No, that won't work.
Try turning. Now see if when you start that down in there, it won't.
That's better.
Oh, we almost got it. All right, I'll just leave that alone. Now, Chris, you come over here. You get here on this mount. I'll get here and I'll jiggle this side and we'll just keep pulling. Up a little more. Up more. There we go. Back down where I was. About there.
All right. That's what Johnny Grandma
Got
says
anything
victory,
ready?
right?
Well, that was fun.
You should give me a Johnny Drama victory.
Victory!
Let's look at the cavity.
Do what?
Look at the cavity we just removed.
Oh, man.
there's a big old hole here. Can I go exploring for a second?
Go ahead, yeah. We're done here.